This video today gonna be about Pras Michael. You remember Pras from the Fugees? The guy that you didn't know what he did. You knew Ghetto Superstar, but what did he really do? What was his talent level? Well, how did he go from being with the Fugees to now being locked up eventually? $88 million scheme, spy, something out of a movie. To the fact that it brought Leonardo DiCaprio, Kim Kardashian, and Martin Scorsese prosecuting, and he was lobbying for Obama's campaign and also in a campaign involving Trump. Interesting. And so he got sentenced, convicted a year and a half ago. He's getting his sentencing in January. How much time will he get? And another person of interest, David Kenner, Death Row Records, associated with Pras. I think he took a plea. Pras, it was illegal lobbying. It was crazy. He pocketed $88 million. Now, the interesting thing, he was the least talented person in the Fugees. So how could you imagine he'd be walking out with more money than Lauryn Hill and Wycliffe Jean? Talk about some craziness that we're about to explore. And they had been watching him. He said that he went to the Four Seasons. It was like something out of a movie, a special door. Money was changed. I'm not buying that he didn't know, but I do know he had support from Carly Simon once upon a time. And I did recall he did this interview with Rolling Stone recently, and he was talking about it. I do recall about how he was, talking about how it all went down. And that's interesting because Pras was, like I said, he was the dude. There's always that one person in a group or a band. You wonder, what do they do? You know what the credits say, but what they really do, because they didn't showcase a lot of talent. But this is pretty crazy and it's pretty serious with the lobbyists and how that works and how he got caught up as a middleman, Ponzi scheming, channeling money. It's a crazy story. And he just recently talked to Billboard magazine about it. Now, of course, I guess generally they like him. Now, the guidelines call for a 20 plus year sentence, but he probably might not get all that. Depends his first, if they use about first time or what they go by and how much he has to pay in restitution, so on and so forth. Of course, everybody didn't turn their back on him. They turned their back on him when he was in the group because no one took him serious, but that's another story, another video for his lack of musical talent. But this was some high techery here. When you hear this story about Pras, you're thinking, wow, he did all that? Wow, there's a lot of money exchange and the connections and the correlations and the envelopes and the deals and everything like that. So it was one of the most bizarrest, craziest stories I've ever heard. And, again, when you hear the details, you have to pretty much read it how it involves so many people. But it's usually the same old usual folks associated with the industry. People have the same old spin, same old, cadence about this. And so you just gotta kind of wonder, how did he get himself caught up in all this, you know, situation? And no one was there to stop. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing with that kind of money. But you gotta think you're involved during two presidential different terms, which just goes to show that the fight the party names, it's all one part of the same game. Business is business. Just don't get caught out there doing the dirt. But they work on both sides of the fence. He was trying to, and except for someone getting caught up in it, but they had a trail on him. They had to know, and somebody had to slip, and he couldn't have been that oblivious to not understand what that kind of money and where he was going when you think about the totality. You do wonder what these entertainers do to make money when they not selling records, especially when you're the third wheel on a group that your solo career was like Reynolds rap. No one was sweating you because Ghetto Superstar came out how many years ago? And it ain't exactly like you was burning up the charts as a writer or a performer, or people were exactly, maybe they were packing the Salvation Army parking lot for half off Tuesday green tag days to see you perform. But that was about it. No one was sweating you. So this is some pretty heavy stuff. So we're gonna see how this turns out. His story has all the makings of a movie. Somebody will portray him. Somebody will. Anyway, please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay real, stay woke. I'm out one time. Peace.